All right, sweet, we're live. Well, I'm actually just doing another stream again, but I'm giving the same information, blah blah blah. Because yesterday, as I promised you guys, I sorted out the audio. It should be better because last night's stream was so crap. I could hear my PC because the mic was on a different device. But let's just go. So basically, yesterday, uh, we looked at the fact that COVID is rising in the Asian Pacific area. Let's just take a look and see what they say about it now, because the cases are already over 1,000.
And as per the recent data provided by the Center for Health Protection, the infection rate has climbed from 1.7% in mid-March to 11.4%, thus exceeding the peak recorded in August 2024. And the signs have been quite glaring, with the percentage of respiratory samples testing COVID positive in Hong Kong also reaching the highest in a year. In recent weeks, time and again, health officials have constantly warned of a steep rise in infections and of COVID-19 cases spiking drastically. And this is not just in Hong Kong, by the way, also in Singapore, where a number of infections jumped 28% to over 14,000 in the week through May 3.
There we go.
Daily hospitalization numbers rose around 30%. It's important to note.
So basically, there's already like 30 people dead in Hong Kong, and there's about so many that is infected, and it's increasing. Now, they say that they have a hang on it. I don't believe so, even though they are prepared, because we've all come across this before. But I want to know in the comments exactly what do you guys want. Do you guys want to go back to working from home? Think about it. You don't have to travel to the office. You can work from home. I know you have kids and they need to go to school, but just think about it. Okay, I know it was horrible. People lost jobs, but I enjoyed the fact that I was working from home. I didn't have to go to the office. Yeah, you still have to wake up early, but you don't have to be traveling. You don't have to be on the road stuck in traffic, or you don't have to be in a taxi or a train or a bus.
Here, Hong Kong and Singapore, two of the biggest cities there, both densely populated, inhabited by millions of people. Reporting a rise in COVID-19 cases, this is of significance. In the past few months, COVID-19 seems to have...
It's like so funny that on her laptop, it literally says SBI Mutual Fund, a partner for life. So basically, it's like she's... They don't have enough screen space to put the advert on, because it's got to be news. So they put the promotional sticker on the laptop.
Made a quiet comeback in some regions, even as it changed its nature from being a pandemic to now endemic. Waves of the disease have been swelling periodically. Above all, the rising viral load found in sewage water, topped by COVID-related medical consultations and frequent hospitalizations, signaling a clear pattern, perhaps, that of the virus spreading.
Well, what is this, an ad? No, no ads, no ads.
And fanning fears of what could lie ahead. What explains this sudden spike?
The fact that it's a new virus. Apparently, this virus is the most evasive mutation. So basically, this variant is an expert at hide and seek. Okay, so it enters your body and it just freaking dodges the white cells. It's an expert. That's basically what they're saying.
Though the world thought it had long bid farewell to COVID-19, according to reports, the increase may be an indication of declining immunity, with authorities urging people to ensure they are vaccinated. But that's not all. Authorities have also repeatedly called on people to have their vaccinations updated.
That is a true thing. I think now in the United States, nobody's talking about it here for us in South Africa. But in the US, RFK Jr. has literally burning the iron for everybody to freaking update not the population, basically the pharmaceutical companies, they need to upgrade the vaccination. They need to upgrade the vaccine that they're giving out. And he doesn't want the vaccine to be given to healthy children and pregnant women. basically he's trying to protect the kids and he's trying to protect the mamas and the babies, and I think that's cool. And he has a point. It's kind of like too late to shout now, like you guys need to update your vaccine. They should have been doing this a long time. They had like 5 years to perfect the vaccine because the crap they gave us was bull.
Issuing a special reminder to high-risk individuals to get booster shots if they haven't already. Also, there is a discerning shift in the manifestation of the virus. Unlike other respiratory pathogens that tend to be more active during colder months, COVID-19's comeback in the summer months goes into show that it may be potent enough to affect a large part of the population, even in hotter temperatures. Now, the immediate
Yo, there's a telephone like that's going off there in the background. Can somebody just go pick it up?
question is there a cause for concern yet? Singapore's health ministry has said in a statement, I'm quoting, that there is no indication that the variants circulating locally are more transmissible or cause more severe disease compared to previously circulating variants.
Man, all the stuff they're giving is like so totally confusing. Let's just go to this article. Like, a new COVID variant surging in Asia is now spreading across the United States. Look at that. Yesterday it was Asia, Thailand, Hong Kong, China, India. Now it's in the US already. I swear to you it's here in South Africa. I swear. I'm scared. I'm totally scared. And I can't wait to work from home. In the US, here's where it is and what to know, blah blah blah. A new COVID variant is continuing to proliferate around the US, although you might not know it by just checking the vital variant tracking dashboards. Then no wonder why they're burning the iron right now to get all those vaccines updated. Has been designated a SARS-CoV-2 variant under monitoring with increasing proportions globally, according to the World Health Organization. There are currently 6 tracked by the agency. What, 6 variants? Holy crap. What do we know about the related infections? The public health risk posed by this variant is evaluated as low, but it's like spreading super fast, apparently, at a global level. Despite the concurrent increase in cases of hospitalization in some of the countries, the widespread current data do not indicate the variant leads to more severe illness than the other variants in circulating, the WHO said. Okay, the COVID vaccines work against, yes. However, the access to vaccines is being limited. Removed from the CDC's recommended immunization schedule. Okay, looks like they don't really want to give the vaccines and all that stuff. Okay, that's snake bites. Is that all they have to say about the COVID vaccine? It's in the US already, so Yahoo!
Which basically means there is no need to press the panic button yet. However, while the resurgence is yet to match the infection peaks seen in the past 2 years, the previous experience tells us that COVID-19 is a virus which is not to be taken lightly and is not predictable.
There's a live one right now.
Where the virus.
There's a live one right now. Let's take a look at this. Ads. Let's go.
There's many different organizations that provide board certification.
Which one did you resign from?
The American Board of Internal Medicine, after 40 years of a perfect clinical track record.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Oh,
A
okay.
perfect example of the vilification of people that had a second opinion. By the way, it's always my understanding in medicine that if you had a serious health condition, you go seek a second opinion, because nobody has all the answers. Every human body is different, but that was an unfortunate line of questioning. Mr. Siri.
Course 74% deaths documented, chilling revelation. Oh, he's answering for it now, and at the time when the COVID is rising. Now they want to talk to this guy about it. Oh my gosh. What? US reports 300 deaths due to COVID-19 per week as a new variant linked to surge in China has detected? What? COVID-19 cases on the rise in the US. Oh, it's actually quite loud. Something variant linked with the spread. CDC screening foreign travelers in the US. Screening beefed up at airports. Obviously, that's basically where they enter, so they might have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Ohio, Rhode Island, and Hawaii report most cases. Like, I'm only here now that the COVID-19 is now literally in the States. What about here? COVID-related deaths also reported, so basically people are already dying from this. Over 300 people dying every week. How come this hasn't been reported? And this is COVID? What is leading to the rise in the deaths? Isn't it COVID? What are the experts saying? Why are you asking me the questions, buddy? You should be giving me the answers. Cases of COVID-19 are on the rise across the globe, with a new variant from China responsible for the latest surge. Ooh, these old people getting all these shots. The US is also witnessing cases linked to the whatever variant of COVID-19. I'm going to call it the 181. The NB1. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has been screening foreign travelers at the airports. So, like, why are they still allowed? Okay, well, they're allowing the traveling for tourism and for economy reasons. So travelers are being screened in Washington State, California, and New York City area of Virginia. Okay. The Global Institute of Australian Influenza Data has shared the list of the countries that are witnessing a surge in COVID-19 cases. The countries including Japan, South Korea, France, and China are witnessing COVID-19 cases. Okay, well, nothing about South Africa, so maybe we're still in the clear. But let's just remember this. Cyril and the other billionaires, are they back in South Africa? Because they went to the US. They could have come back with COVID. In the US, COVID-19 cases has been reported in Ohio, Rhode Island, and Hawaii. Poor Hawaii. They was getting the bad end of the stick. Health authorities in the US are now closely monitoring the variant, which is now dominant in China. Oh, crap. You know, as soon as it takes over the rice fields. Meanwhile, the COVID-19 virus continues to claim lives in the US. Reportedly, till May 2025, an average of 300 people have died due to COVID-19 in a week. According to the CDC, in April 2025, an average of 350 people lost their lives each week. What? Is this for like the past 5 years? However, the number of deaths is decreasing and is now lower than the peak of 25,975 deaths recorded the week ending in Jan 9, 2021. So they've still been monitoring this and they've been keeping it quiet. Reportedly, though, the US is under a better place since 2021. The rise of COVID-19 cases is still a major concern. Experts have attributed low vaccine rates and a waning immunity as a major cause of the deaths in the US. Only 23% of adults and 18 or older received the updated COVID-19 vaccine reports. I don't really want to get the other COVID-19 vax. According to the reports, the immunity of the vaccines diminishes over the increasing incidence. I just missed it. Meanwhile, the CDC has said that the individuals aged 75 and older have the highest COVID. Oh dear, no. I'm just tired of reading. Tired of reading now. That guy really did that. What? They stabbed that man. They didn't prick him. They stabbed him. No, I didn't. Wow. COVID is really, apparently America's been dealing with the entire time for the past 5 years. But man, it sounds hectic. It's really going on there, this COVID-19 cases.
Virus allegedly emerged in
The highest
2019.
this year. Okay, well, it's still a phone ringing there at the back. Oh my gosh.